Most people start their online business with BigCommerce, and it is indeed a good place to start with, considering it gives you the option to have unlimited products and bandwidth, and it gives you sleek storefront designs. But your next step towards expanding your online business is migrating your shop to Shopify. Shopify is the new star in e-commerce platforms. Most solid online shops go with Shopify because of the included feature set and built-in scalability. So what are you waiting for? It's time to expand your online business to a better and larger platform. If you are hesitant to migrate your store to Shopify, here are some reasons why you should. First of all, Shopify provides a more stable server. Because of this, you will not have to worry about store downtime. Second, Shopify is extremely simple to use. Shopify manages all of the servers, upgrades, and code maintenance issues, so you don't have to worry about those anymore. Moving on, using Shopify enables you to have full control of your online store. It is hosted by Shopify, but extremely customizable. With their impressive template engine and API, you can fully customize the online store platform to your needs. Next, there are extensions or plugins available for Shopify. You are allowed to install any of the plugins and extensions to add additional features to your online store. Adding extensions is incredibly easy. It just takes a few clicks. Last but not least, moving your online store to Shopify is also simple. It should take less than an hour to move all the valuable information from your old store to Shopify. And this includes the product details, orders, images, and so on. The interface of Shopify is much simpler than other platforms. It's tremendously user-friendly. Now I'm going to lead you through the process of migrating your online store to Shopify. It doesn't really matter which platform you're moving your store from. The whole procedure is more or less the same. But in this case, I'm going to use BigCommerce as the example. So let's begin. The first step is you will need to create a Shopify account. Shopify offers a 14-day trial account for new users. You can start a trial account first, hosting your online store as well as testing the platform. And then, after the trial, pick the right Shopify plan for your store. The options are this: the Lite plan for $9, Basic for $29, Pro for $79, and Unlimited for $179. Step 2 is to configure your Shopify store. You have two options, an online store and a retail store. You'll need to choose one of them depending on the nature of your business. If you pick the online store option, you will have a fully hosted e-commerce website. On the other hand, if you pick the retail store option, you'll get to sell in person using an iPad or iPhone point-of-sale system. After that, fill in your basic information such as your address, which sets up your tax rates and currency. And then once complete, click on the Next button to proceed to the next page, where you will need to specify whether you're already selling or not, and if yes, which platform you use the most, and so on. Follow the steps and then click on the Enter My Store button to complete the step. This step happens only after you've finished up the trial plan. You will need to choose a Shopify plan and link your account to your credit card. As I mentioned, there are a few plans from $9 up to $179. Pick one of the plans that suits your business and select your payment method. Then click on the Confirm Charges button to complete this step. After you've picked the payment plan, the next step is to choose the theme you'd like to use for your store. It's almost impossible to move the exact design from your BigCommerce store to Shopify. However, Shopify does offer various themes that you can browse through and customize. If you like your branding, you can choose a theme that is closest to the design from your BigCommerce store. There are a number of templates available on Shopify. I'm sure you'll find one that works for you. Templates make it easier for you to visualize what your own Shopify store will look like. The previous steps are all about setting up your Shopify account and designing your store. Your store migration hasn't taken place yet. The next step is for you to install the migration app in order to move the information in BigCommerce to your new Shopify store. The app you want to install is called Cart to Cart, which can be found in the Shopify App Store. The app itself is free of charge, but the price for each migration costs $69. But the cost is definitely worth it because the app allows you to transfer your product details and images, the categories in your old store, customer data, and shipping information, orders, manufacturers, and product orders. Moving this valuable information from the old store to the new store in Shopify would be painful to do one by one. With this migration app, moving all this information is just one click away. It's extremely easy to use. Click on the new Cart-to-Cart User tab and fill in your information. Remember that this is a different account from Shopify, so you're registering under the Cart-to-Cart app. And before migrating the information, of course, you will need to configure the source and target carts. There are 3 option tabs on the left part of the page, which are Source Cart Setup, Target Cart Setup, and Start Migration. In the Source Cart Setup, tell the migration where all your data is coming from. In this case, you will choose BigCommerce as your source, and add in the URL link to your old store. Moving on to the Target Cart Setup, you will need to fill in here the new platform that you're going to use, which is Shopify in this case. So copy and paste the new URL link to your Shopify store. Follow the next steps and then click on Start Migration. And then you will get to choose the entities that you would like to migrate from the old platform, such as product details, manufacturers, customer information, orders, and so on. Click on the entities you wish to migrate. You can unclick them as well. Then click on Proceed to Next Step to select the currencies for the migration. Pick your currency and click on Proceed to Next Step. Next, you are able to migrate your order statuses from your old store to Shopify. Shopify wants to ensure that the migration happens orderly. Because these status tags have different names, it's best for you to walk through all of the order statuses to make sure the details are correct. And this will let you keep the old order statuses even after you've migrated to your new store. In this next step, you will need to manage the domain name. For this, navigate to the Online Store tab in your Shopify dashboard. Click on the Domains option on the left and click on the Add an Existing Domain button, which is located in the upper right corner. Fill in the URL to your old store and click on the Add Domain button. After you transfer your old store to the Shopify site, the domain name will be different from the old one. You definitely do not want your customers to go to the wrong place with an outdated store. What you can do to solve this problem is by setting up a redirect rule to direct the traffic from your old store to your Shopify store. And how you do this is by installing another app from the Shopify App Store. This one's called Traffic Control, Bulk Redirects. This app costs $39 and it lets you redirect your traffic from the old link to your new link. One thing you need to make sure of is that the links are all set up correctly. And that's it. Now you're done migrating your store from BigCommerce to Shopify. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to set up your Shopify e-store. You'll be directed to this page after you've clicked on the Add Product button. This is also the place where you upload your product images and description. You'll also notice that there are some options for you to choose just below the Add Product button. And this is where you can select your own selling channel. Feel free to determine which channels suit you best. By clicking the Payment button, you will notice that Shopify provides you with 2 different payment methods, which are Shopify Payment and PayPal. Choose the one that's most convenient for you. As you can see in this slide, the Packages option shows which package size you use when you ship your product, as well as the shipping label. In this section, you will need to enter the title, type, and dimensions. Here, you'll need to choose which tax rates should be included in your product's price. Some friendly advice: it's better to build the tax into the price of your product so that people will not have the "I'm paying for the tax" feeling. Hello and welcome. Some of you may be wondering, are there other ways to monetize Shopify without having your own store on Shopify? Managing an online store is not an easy task, and besides investing money into the shop, you're also investing your time. Some of you may have a problem investing your time because you already have a day job, so you don't have any extra time to manage the store. Here are some other money-making ideas to use with Shopify without actually starting your own store on Shopify. There are two options to monetize on Shopify without a store. They are the affiliate program and the dropship seller program. Both programs are through Shopify, so you don't need to worry about having to approach shop owners one by one. Shopify will take care of the terms and conditions with the shop owners directly. After you've signed up for the programs, what you will need to handle is your subscribers and marketing strategies. I will now show you each of the programs, so let's get started. The concept of the Shopify affiliate program is the same as all other affiliate programs. The only difference is you promote other people's online store on a different platform. If you already have a number of subscribers or readers on your blog, you can start promoting other people's stores to your subscribers. However, if you're new to this business, you will need to start building up your own mailing list first. The best part of joining the Shopify affiliate program is you can attract new leads with Shopify's free resources. When you join the program, you'll get their marketing materials, such as banners, templates, and handouts. You can keep track on your sales on the Shopify affiliate dashboard, just like all other affiliate programs. Now, how does earnings work? You probably guessed, it works the same as other affiliate programs. You will get commission on sales that are the result of promoting their products. The affiliate program is a great way to monetize Shopify, and you don't need to start a new store and build up reputation from scratch if you join the affiliate program. It is good if you have a store and you can promote your own product. However, if you could promote other people's products and earn a commission from the sales from your subscribers, it could be an additional income stream without putting extra effort into creating your own product. Apart from that, for the bloggers and internet marketers that are already in the business, you can easily find products to promote to your own readers or subscribers. This is a wonderful method of creating another stream of income by just sending new offers to the same group of people. After you join the affiliate program, what you need to do is look for some hot seller products on Shopify. If you are new to Shopify, you may be wondering where to look for the hot seller products. So log into your Shopify account, or even if you're on the landing page, look for the Ways to Sell tab on the top menu bar. Hover over the tab and select Online Store from the menu options that show up. Then you'll see the Examples tab below the menu bar. Click on it, and you'll be directed to the Examples page, which shows the store types on Shopify. Look for the products on the Featured page. These online stores are usually the most popular ones and the best sellers. Skim through and look for stores similar to your niche. For instance, if you're in the niche of selling watches, you'll need to look for something similar. Here's one thing I should remind you of before you begin the affiliate program. Never simply pick one that's not in your niche, even if it's a hot seller. You must understand the nature of your own business. Your subscribers subscribe to you because of their interest. In this case, their interest in watches. If you suddenly start selling clothes to them, they may not take up the offer. Pick something your subscribers are likely to buy. The next program you can sign up for with Shopify is the Dropship Seller Program. This program is more or less the same as the Shopify affiliate program. The only difference between the two programs is you'll need to have your own store for this program, because you're going to sell someone else's product on your own store site. And the best part is you don't need to ship the product to your customer by yourself. You can have the products shipped directly to your customers through the supplier. The whole dropship procedure is this. Step 1, your customer places an order with your shop. Step 2, you place an order with a third-party supplier. And then step 3, the supplier will ship the order directly to the customer. The final step, you let the customer know that the item's been shipped. And this is basically the whole procedure. You don't need to worry about the terms and conditions either, because Shopify already does that for you. Now, your next question is, why participate in the dropship program and not the affiliate program? Well, here's why. If you are already a prominent blogger or internet marketer, you can sell products under your own brand. And so that's the right program for you. You don't need to keep on creating your own products anymore. Instead, you're going to get a supplier and sell their products under your store. It's much easier to sell a business built around an independently owned website. The best part is you don't have to worry about the shipping. As mentioned, the supplier will take care of the rest for you. What you will need to do is just place orders as needed to fulfill orders from your customers. And this is how the Dropship Seller program works. Next, you will need to look for hot seller products to sell in your store. First, look for suppliers online. Please be aware of fake dropshipping wholesalers. Here are some methods to differentiate fake wholesalers from real ones. They charge recurring payments, and they sell to the public instead of just selling wholesale. Now that you know how to spot the fake suppliers, you can start looking for real suppliers. The first method would be by using Google to search keywords. Wholesalers are usually not very good at marketing and promotion, and they most likely will not show up with the search term wholesale suppliers. You'll need to dig them up through a bit of research. The second method that you can use to search for suppliers is through attending trade shows. This allows you to connect with all the major manufacturers and wholesalers in a particular niche. And this is a great way to make contacts and connections with suppliers all at the same time. Before this module ends, just a small reminder for you. Always look for products under the same niche that you promote. This is an important thing to keep in mind when you're looking for products to promote.